Hi, can I have a conversation in English with you?
It's simple. You just talk to me like you would to a friend. You can type or speak in English, and I'll answer in clear, slow, and simple words. Do you want to practice daily conversation or a specific topic?
I want to practice about conversation that gonna renting a apartment.
When you say bracket about conversation, do you mean you want to make a script or outline for the conversation? Or do you mean you want example sentences inside brackets to guide you?
I just wanna
Sorry,
practice.
I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Okay, I wanna practice a conversation about renting a apartment near university.
All right, let's practice. I'll be the apartment owner, and you can be the person looking to rent. Are you ready to start now?
Okay, I'm ready.
Great, let's begin. Hello, how can I help you today?
Okay, I want a renting room in your apartment, and my budget is around $800.
I see. You mean a rental room, right? We do have some rooms for rent. How many bedrooms do you need?
I want one bedroom apartment.
All right, one bedroom. Do you need it to be furnished, or do you have your own furniture?
Hmm, I have my own furniture. Hello?
Yes, I'm here. That's good. Do you want the apartment to be very close to the university, or is a short walk okay?
Um, I think I want a apartment that near university.
Okay, so you want it very close to the university. Do you also need good internet in the apartment?
Yeah, I need the laundry in the building and a good internet in the apartment.
No problem. This apartment has both laundry in the building and fast internet. When would you like to move in?
About next month?
Perfect. I can prepare the apartment for you next month. Would you like to see the room before you decide?
Hmm, yes. Is Saturday at the 10 a.m. Is it okay?
Saturday at 10 a.m. sounds great. I will meet you then to show the apartment. Do you want my phone number to contact me?
Yes, please. Can you bring a phone number, please?
Sure, my phone number is 081234567 I'm happy to help you anytime.
Okay, what document do I need to apply?
Owner, you will need your ID, proof of income, and a deposit. Is it easy for you to get these documents?
How much is this deposit and any fees?
Sounds like you're thinking about it. Anything you want me to explain more about those documents?
Um, is the water and
Take your time. If you want, I can tell you more about each document and why you need it. Would that help?
okay, I want to know about the water and the heat include in the rent.
Good question. The rent includes water, but heating is separate. You will pay for heat based on how much you use. Does that work for you?
Yeah, can I read the document for rent before I sign?
You can read all the papers carefully before you sign anything. I want you to feel comfortable.
Thank you. I will prepare my document and see you at a Saturday.
You're welcome. I look forward to meeting you on Saturday. Have a good day.
Hi, can I have a conversation with you in English?
Absolutely, I'm here for that. What would you like to chat about today?
I want to talk about studying abroad.
Awesome. Studying abroad is such an exciting adventure. Do you have a particular country in mind, or are you just exploring options right now?
Can you talk a simple English and make a simple conversation?
Absolutely. I'll keep it simple. So tell me, do you have a specific country in mind for studying abroad, or are you just thinking about it?
I want to study abroad in UK.
The UK is a fantastic choice. There are a lot of great universities there. Do you have any questions about the process or specific universities?
What English test that I need to test, like an IELTS or TOEFL, that sort of thing?
Yes, usually you need an English test. The most common ones are the IELTS and the TOEFL. The IELTS is more popular in the UK. You'll need to get a certain score, but we can definitely go over the details if you'd like.
How can I prepare for the IELTS test so quickly?
To prepare quickly for the IELTS, focus on practicing the 4 parts: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. There are lots of online resources, practice tests, and even apps that can help. Consistency is key, so try to practice a bit every day.
Okay, I worry about the money. What a basic monthly budget that I could have?
Money is definitely an important factor. Your budget can vary a lot depending on the city, but generally you might need around £1,000 to £1,500 per month. This will cover rent, food, transport, and other expenses. If you have a specific city in mind, I can give you a more detailed estimate.
I want to study in the Surrey.
Surrey is a lovely place to study. For Surrey, the monthly budget is usually around £1,000 to £1,300, depending on your lifestyle. It might be a bit lower than in bigger cities like London, but it's always good to plan a little extra just in case.
Okay, what document do I need?
You'll typically need a few key documents like your passport, proof of acceptance from the university, proof of funds to show you can support yourself, academic transcripts, and sometimes a visa application. Each university might have slightly different requirements, so it's always good to check their specific list.
Okay, how can I find a housing?
Finding housing can be quite straightforward. You can start by checking the university's accommodation services, as they often have options for students. You can also look at trusted websites for student housing or even local rental listings. It's good to start early and compare prices.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm gonna prepare for my test and my document. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm sure you'll do great. If you need any more help or have more questions, just let me know. Good luck with everything.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great, thank you. How about you? How's your day going so far?
I'm great. Can I have a conversation with you?
Of course. I'd love to chat with you. What would you like to talk about today?
Today I want to talk about the trip in Japan.
That sounds awesome. Are you thinking about any specific places in Japan, or do you have any questions about the trip? Let me know.
I'm not sure about that. Can you suggest me about the restaurant food in the Japan?
Absolutely. Tokyo has a ton of amazing food food spots. You can find everything from sushi and ramen to unique street food like takoyaki and grapes. If you have a particular type of cuisine in mind, I can definitely narrow it down for you.
Okay, I wanna go to the Tokyo. Can you suggest about a restaurant in Tokyo for me?
Tokyo boasts a vibrant culinary scene. For sushi, Tsukibashijiro is renowned for its exceptional quality. If you're interested in French-Japanese fusion, Fleur-Lage offers an innovative dining experience. And for a traditional kaiseki meal, Ishikawa is a Michelin 3-star restaurant worth considering.
Okay, can you use a simple conversation and a simple English, please?
Of course. In Tokyo, you can try some amazing sushi at Tsukibashijiro. If you like a mix of French and Japanese food, Fleur-Lage is great. And for a fancy traditional meal, Ishikawa is a really good choice. Let me know if you want more details.
I want to visit the temple too. Can you suggest about a temple for me?
Absolutely. One of the most famous temples in Tokyo is Sensoji. It's in Asakusa, and it's very beautiful and historic. Another great temple is Meiji Shrine, which is in Shibuya and surrounded by a lovely forest. Oh, worth visiting.
Can you explain me about the culture in the Japan in Tokyo?
Sure. Tokyo has a unique blend of old and new culture. You can see traditional customs like tea ceremonies and temple visits, and at the same time, there's a modern side with high-tech gadgets, fashion, and pop culture. People are very polite and value respect and harmony.
That's good. So, I worry about your money. Can you tell me about the daily budget?
Sure. For a budget trip in Tokyo, you can expect to spend around $100 to $150 per day. This would cover food, transportation, and some sightseeing. If you want to enjoy more fancy meals or special experiences, you might need a bit more, but it's definitely doable on a budget.
So, can you suggest me about the food? What is the most popular food in the Japan?
Absolutely. Some of the most popular foods in Japan are sushi, ramen, tempura, and takoyaki. Sushi is famous worldwide, and ramen is a delicious noodle soup. Tempura is lightly battered and fried seafood or veggies, and takoyaki are savory octopus balls. All are must-tries.
Okay, that sounds so great. So, I think it's gonna be great. I will try them, and thank you for now.
You're very welcome. I'm sure you'll have an amazing time in Tokyo. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Have fun planning.
Hi, can I have a conversation with you?
Of course, I'd be happy to help with that. What kind of conversation are you looking for? Just casual practice or something more specific?
I wanna practice about the interview.
Got it. We can definitely do that. Let me know what kind of job you're interviewing for. If you have any specific questions or areas you'd like to focus on.
Okay, could you speak slowly and use the easy word, a simple conversation, please?
Absolutely, I can do that. Let's keep it simple and slow. Just let me know when you're ready, and we'll get started with the interview practice.
Okay, let's start the interview practice.
Great, let's do it. I'll start with a simple question. Can you tell me a little about yourself? Take your time to answer, and I'll help you along the way.
Okay, hello, my name is Mintchy, and I want to get the cashier job because I used to manage the event in high school and I'm good at math, and then I like to fix the customer problems and I get a friendly service.
That was was a great answer. You highlighted your experience with events, your math skills, and your customer service abilities. If you'd like, we can refine it a bit or add more details. Just let me know.
Can you improve my interview like a more detail, please?
Absolutely. Here's a slightly refined version. Hello, name is Mintchy. I am interested in the cashier position because I have experience managing events during high school, which helped me develop strong organizational skills. I am also good at math, which will help me with handling transactions. I enjoy helping customers and providing excellent service to ensure they have a positive experience. Feel free to adjust any part of that.
Okay, could you ask me about how to handle with an angry customer?
Of course, here's a question for you. How would you handle an angry customer? Take your time to think about it and just let me know your answer whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm gonna say sorry and get a cream, and then I'm gonna ask the customer about the problem, and I'm gonna fix the problem.
That sounds like a great approach. Apologizing and listening to the customer's issue is really important. You might also want to add that you'll do your best to resolve the problem quickly and make sure the customer leaves satisfied. Great job.
What about asking about how to work at team?
Absolutely. Here's a question for you. Can you tell me about a time you worked as part of a team and how you contributed to that team? Whenever you're ready, just go ahead and share your answer.
Okay, I'm gonna share the task and ask the question in the team and help the other when they're busy.
That's a great answer. It shows that you can collaborate and support your teammates. You could also mention how that experience helped achieve the team's goals. Great job. If you want to practice more or have any other questions, just let me know.
I think it's gonna be great. Thank you very much for practicing the interview.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you ever want to practice more or need help with anything else, just let me know. Good luck with everything.